Alright, I'm back in Germany now after my Las Vegas trip, jet-lagged, flashed, honestly still processing everything. Las Vegas hit me like a freight train. Don't get me wrong, I've been there many times in my life, yet every time I'm going, it's changing, it has changed. The sheer contrast to Germany, to Europe, more broadly speaking, the mentality is and was overwhelming. I saw hyper-consumerism, 24/7 construction, crazy prices, and an intensity that is just surreal. Some of it was probably due to the Formula One weekend, but even beyond that place is packed full of people, full of life, full of chaos, and full of contradictions. On one street, you see luxury, joy, optimism, happiness, the life, weddings. On the other, deep poverty, homelessness, and people mentally checked out. That contrast really got to me, and it's part of what I want to show you in this video. I captured a lot, but not everything I wanted. Some of the best conversations I had couldn't be shown on camera. People opened up, but didn't want to be recorded. And obviously, I fully respect that. But the words stuck with me, so I will share my insights, my impressions, my snippets. Anyway, you know there's a saying, videos and pictures speak more than words. This video is more than just a Vegas vlog. It's a macro walk through America's society, consumption, growth, despair, contradictions, crisis, optimism, all at once. And before we jump in, I would like to thank all of you, my supporters, my macro allies and macro insiders. Without all of you, this wouldn't be possible. If you want to be part of this community, support my work and get behind the scenes access or additional macro analysis, consider becoming a macro ally or insider below. Let's dive in. Alright guys, I just landed in Las Vegas, super tired, jet lagged. I want to use this trip to show you something deeper. The city is like magnifying glass. If you want to feel the economy and where it's heading, you don't need data models, you just need to walk these streets. Inflation, optimism, inequality, AI hype, collapse, it's all here wrapped in bright lights and $8 coffee. I'm here during DevLearn conference on software as a service, AI, digital tools, digital transformation, just to feel the vibe. We'll talk to some people, and I want to go beyond that conference and expo and take you through this trip into real life crisis. That's what you voted for. I've had a poll up. I will share people stories and my macro reflections. Let's go. During that time, what I learned I'm here at DevLearn at the MGM in Las Vegas, and the first thing that hits you is the energy. AI tools launching, startups pitching, global teams prototyping. It's intense, it's fast, no fear of failure. If people fail, they are fine to learn and move on. This is an agility mindset that we are totally lacking in Europe. That's what the mindset looks like. Not just resources, it's speed, confidence, agility. You don't need a permit to think fast here. You just build, you move on. People here are building, are moving fast. They are not afraid to make mistakes. If they make mistakes, they take it as a learning experience, move on, get better, improve, leave the failure behind and move on. In Europe, we are asking for permission to be compliant and looking at regulation and before starting and thinking of innovating something. Mind-blowing. This is also reality. 2 burgers, 40 bucks. Welcome to the new world. Spending the day in Vegas, you know what I realized? Vegas is an economic metaphor. Access at the top, hustle at the bottom, artificial optimism everywhere. The lights stay on, the music plays, but the foundation, it's maxed out credit cards, financial anxiety, and silent stress. If this is the strongest consumer economy in the world, and even here it feels fragile, what does that say about what's coming next? Vegas doesn't lie. It exaggerates, and in that exaggeration, you see the ultimate truth. I'm literally here on Fremont Street. It's insane how loud it is. I cannot make any videos here on the strip. You wouldn't understand a word. So I better let pictures and the video speak for itself while I walk through this. Let's also ask people on the ground, tourists, locals, workers, because behind every number is a person with rent, bills, hopes or stress. Not everything can be explained in a spreadsheet. This is sentiment, and sentiment drives markets. So let's see what we're gonna find out, how the vibe is. But it's super full, it's packed, noisy, loud. Check it out yourself, it's quite insane. But this is also this fake reality, sentiment, artificial spending is also not the reality. This is also the harsh reality. People lying on the street while others celebrate. You see. It's literally insane here what's going on. Tons of people all crowded, you can't understand a word. Good vibes, but a lot of fake vibes, a lot of people asking for money, begging, whatever you can imagine. People just hanging out, having a good time, but prices are insane. It's also weekend. I spoke to some people, Tino is the same. Vibes are not good in the economy. People are worried about the future, financially, economically, perspective at work. Shall this be the final bang before the big crisis? Question mark. Vegas is like a mystery, unique place where people thrive, money moves, is flying, where literally no limits exist. Financially, credit card behaviors of people are maxed out. It's an interesting yet unique place. Endless amount of money in the city. Really amazing to see. So you can pretty much spend any amount of money here in Vegas, however much you want. Just paid $180 with tip and taxes for a breakfast for 2 people. We have literally normalized insanity, the costs of inflation, of purchasing power, eroding, insane. This is also the other part of Vegas. Here at the Win. I just walked into a random coffee shop, small Americano, $8-9. No milk, no syrup. We have normalized prices that 2 years ago would have been headline. This isn't about coffee. It's about purchasing power. It's about wages not keeping up. About a system where appearances stay premium, but the financial foundation is breaking. Vegas is a fun city, but it's also fake. You feel like a baller here until you check your bank statement the next morning. This is my perception of how things are working here. Guys, this is also Vegas. Doesn't rain a lot so often, but when it rains, then it comes down. This is how you lose track of money in 2025. You are not paying for food anymore. You are paying for the setting, the illusion, the moment. And people don't even flinch. Credit card goes in, lifestyle continues. I get it. We want to feel good, but we need to ask ourselves, is this sustainable? Or are we just living in an over-leveraged Disneyland? Imagine living here every week. What does that do to a middle-class household? I'm trying to grasp this and to get my head around it. What does it do to the middle class? Insane. Back here. Economy is on fire. This is what it looks like. All full, all packed. Not yet the tables, but all the hotels are full. Everyone talks about Vegas as a casino economy, but it's deeper than that. The real value isn't on the strip, it's the mentality, the speed, the doing. People here take risks, build fast, sell faster. Compare that to the European model of waiting, regulating, overthinking. Want to predict the next economic winners? Don't look at GDP, look at how fast they move. City that never sleeps. I just walked 2 blocks off the strip and it's like a different world. You wouldn't believe it. Suddenly the lights fade and you are surrounded by people sleeping on sidewalks, digging through bins, looking lost. Slight attention, aggressiveness in the air. There are a lot of homeless people out here. And the moment you drift away from the casinos, you feel it. The vulnerability, the tension, it gets darker fast. Vegas has changed also dynamically in that sense. As I mentioned before, you wouldn't recognize it anymore if you haven't been here in a couple of years. The prices, constructions, renovations everywhere, prices and people behaviors off the roof. The same with homeless people, drug use on the streets. You feel less safe. You see what's really happening behind the curtain. And I'm not trying to dramatize, this is the raw reality. Vegas is a city of extremes. And if you only stay on the strip, you miss the truth. That old school Vegas vibe, smoky casinos, tables, cheap drinks, fun for all, it's gone. Now it's pay to play. Casinos have literally become so expensive. It's bring money to stay and play or stay out of sight. This is my perception here in Vegas. You need to bring a lot more money onto the table to enjoy shows, to go to the hotels, to play. Whatever you do, it's way more pricey than a couple years, a decade ago. Inflation and the economy is really a reflection here of Vegas. Hence the Vegas indicator. If demand to Vegas is going down, that's a really good indicator for where the economy is heading. So here we are. Right outside the Caesars. I had a couple of conversations with folk. Whoever I talk to, business owners, entrepreneurs, employees, the vibe isn't great. They are not panicking, but people are definitely starting to be defensive. No more sunshine narratives, no more everything fine optimism. It feels like reality is finally catching up on the markets. Like everyone knows that the free lunch is coming to an end, but nobody wants to talk or say it out loud. The US ran on low rates and overspending for over a decade. Debt-fueled growth, fiscal fireworks, QE after QE, and we are returning to QE. But now we are reaching that delayed final bill. You feel it behind all the spending and the flashing lights. There's a quiet realization. We have built a lifestyle on borrowed money and time, and that time is now running out. Vegas is a perfect metaphor. A city built on illusion where everyone looks rich until the chips run out. And now they are starting to run out. This is what I have come to realize here in this place. The feeling is just becoming more realistic, that we have been overspending and living above our means for the last several decades, and now reality has to come and set in. This is what I'm taking when it comes to market positioning, investments, outlook on the economy. Just spoke to a guy from a bar having a beer, and he lives in New York, and he says he's traveling a lot to Europe, doing business here in the US, and he said his outlook and his feeling, the trend hasn't been this bad in since he's pretty much alive, in the last 3 decades. And I get the same reflection and feedback from a lot of other people, various people. So, what did this trip show me? Prices are wild, optimism is fragile, but energy, innovation, belief, they are still alive here. There is a fork in the road globally. Some regions build, others regulate. And if you want to be part of the future, you need to choose the right energy zone. As I'm leaving Vegas, I'm taking one thing with me, definitely. Mindset matters more than money, because mindset is upstream of everything else. The money follows automatically. Take care and be safe.